The Rotary Club of Geraldton took on this project, and they were the ones that got it up and running to the point of opening in 2001 until now. They've now handed over to the City of Geraldton. The City of Geraldton. As a consequence, Captain Detmers, the German captain, had already sunk some 10 ships. So he sunk the ships, but if he found a cargo was of such that Germans could use, he then put a German crew on them and sent them back to Germany. But as it turned out, the HMAS Sydney appeared on the horizon. Now the HMAS Sydney, under the captainship of Joseph Burnett, was to find out this unidentified ship was it friend or foe. The German captain signalled back to say, "I am a Dutch trader, the Straat Malacca." The German captain said he didn't have them, so he pulled down his Dutch flag, put up a German flag and opened fire. He took out with the torpedo, they took off the bow of the ship, they took out the bridge. That disabled the Sydney, but the Sydney, especially with the bridge disabled, the crew in the guns of the rear of the Sydney were able to train their guns around onto the Cormoran and put in a blow or two which caught the engine room on fire of the Cormoran, and as a consequence Captain Detmers, he said he abandoned his own ship. 317 survived. On the HMAS Sydney there were 645, not one survived. So I've gone from that tragedy I first talked about down here to a mystery. And that mystery has still not been answered. The fact that the people up there at Carnarvon knew that the battle was on, they were preparing for survivors of the Sydney. None came ashore but survivors from the Germans did. The 7 British seamen that were on board that day. So we lost 7. If you go through the names and you see, you know, Victoria, South Australia, you'll find a couple there with UK, but that one day she'll see her loved ones come back across the ocean. We now know that that will never happen, but now that we know where the Sydney and the Cormoran lay, the members of the families, which she represents, the wives, the girlfriends and the families, they're now able to get some sort of closure to say we now know where the battle happened, where our sailors lay, and it's even before it was discovered of the wreck sites, a lot of family members came here and they were able to get closure to say that the general public know of our grief now, because it is displayed here, our grief of losing our